We're very excited to have him. We look at him as an additional first-round pick. We feel that if he had gone through the draft process this year, he would have been a first-rounder. We think about how many guys have made it to the NBA from such a wide variety of countries, and here we are in 2008, but this is the first ever Iranian player.
I think, Hamed, you have to just take into account there's more going on than just him getting taped and showing up here and working hard. You know, he's got more pressure on him, not only from his family to get them squared away, to get a social security number, to get a bank account, the things that we've taken for granted. So I think you just have to keep talking to him about not just the basketball picture, but the picture of being, someone living in the States for the first time.
While Haddadi faces many challenges, he can't escape the added pressure of representing Iran. But he's not the first NBA player to bear this type of burden.
For some reason, we still don't know how to separate politics and sport, And I remember when I came in the league, Serbia was a similar situation as his country, and he has nothing to do with politics, And sometimes people they can't look that way. Sport was always uniting people, And he can definitely help his country, to show that he's a great guy, and there's great people all over the world.
Haddadi's journey to the NBA began halfway around the world. He grew up playing basketball in the unforgiving climate of Ahvaz, a city in the southwest corner of Iran.
It was a very hot region in Iran, close to the Iraqi border. He didn't even have basketball shoes, and the temperature there is 50 to 55 degrees Celsius year-round, and he always blisters on his feet, so it's very difficult for him. Back then, I never thought I'd be here, but up until about 4 years ago is when I got real confident that I can actually become a pro player.
Haddadi turned heads during the Iranian national team's pre-Olympic visit to the United States, and he went on to have an impressive showing in Beijing. Now his new teammates have embraced him, recognizing that he's in a unique situation.
He's not just playing for himself, he's playing for a whole country. But when he walked through the door and in between these lines here, he wasn't, from Iran.
You broke your wrist?
We were just teammates, It's a brotherhood, whether he's from there or from here, we treat him the same way.
It was a little difficult today because I hadn't trained in about 2 weeks. I've been running around for my visa to get over here. Hopefully, day by day, it's going to get easier and easier for me.
You have a good practice? You feel it? Did you feel it? Understanding more and more?
Well, he understands pretty much everything. He understands more what the people think, and the most important thing, he understands basketball.
This is called quick on the other side. Big man. Screen away is quick. In basketball, it's got a language of its own. When I'm out, it's a little bit more difficult for me, but here it's easier because basketball, just everywhere you go, it's got its own language.
Shoot, Ahmed. Very nice.
I want to try my best and do my best and be good, so that way I am the face of basketball for Iran.
Hamed Haddadi, I'm sure there are a lot of play-by-play guys who are going to struggle with that when the season gets underway, but really nothing to compare with what this guy's going to struggle with. You've played with some guys who've come in from other countries. How tough is it? How quick do they usually adapt?
First off, it's tough just for guys coming from out of college or high school.
Right.
It's the one thing about the NBA that I don't think people understand is that times it could really be a lonely profession. Guys have their families, they go different directions when they leave practice. It's not like college where you're a student, everyone go to class. Well, when you have that, it makes it tougher because, who's your friends, who's your family? And he can't really fly people in. So they have to adapt to that, adapt to the American culture, and it can be tough at times.